So, I got back into Happy Tree Friends recently, and I wanted to give my opinion on Lammy as a character overall and how it fits her in the show because I love what the creators were trying to do, but I think everyone just ended up seeing her as a Flippy/Flippy number 2, but with a pickle instead, which I can understand. Lammy as a character is unique because she's essentially two characters in one, but I feel like Mr. Pickles and their whole dynamic really made fans tired of seeing them after one single episode, which is truly sad because she had so much potential during the character vote, where she was against another character named Truffles. So, let me describe Lammy as a whole just to people who don't know about her all that much and haven't seen her in episodes. She's a lamb and she has a pickle who's either imaginary or a real killer who can come to life. Lammy hasn't had many episodes to herself, having only starred in 2 episodes in total and a couple of extras as a background character, at least that I know of. Lammy's whole gimmick is just being a soft, kind lamb who is friendly to other tree friends, and Mr. Pickles, her supposedly imaginary friend, is a murderous pickle who comes to life and kills all tree friends in the scene. The twist is that usually Lammy accidentally helps Mr. Pickles in killing her friends, even when she doesn't mean to, which also incites panic in the tree friends. Each episode with her is simple, really. Lammy is out with her friend, Mr. Pickles comes alive, Mr. Pickles tries to kill her friend, and Lammy tries to stop Mr. Pickles, and she accidentally kills the other tree friend. Other friends might panic in the chaos. The issue with this is that Flippy is already basically that, but he's done better. How can you really top a veteran with severe PTSD anyway? Flippy/Flippy's whole thing is that hearing or seeing anything from the war can set him off and cause him to, well, flip. He goes into a manic sona and kills all his friends, seeing them as the enemy, supposedly. I don't personally like that Flippy is scared of his own altar, but we'll get into that into another video because I don't want to pan out the video just talking about him. For Lammy, I think the creator should have leaned into her sheep tendencies more. Sheep tend to herd and surround themselves with other sheep, and you could do a lot with this, even keeping Mr. Pickles in that dynamic without ruining her starring episodes. Since sheep tend to cower, you can make it so that Lammy has severe anxiety. It's not unheard of for Happy Tree Friends to have disorders, like Petunia with her OCD, so I think this could fit in well with the show. But Flaky's already scared. Well, I have the solution. Flaky may be scared and cowardly, but anxiety, especially in Lammy, works differently. For example, people with anxiety have the tendency to panic and not think properly when they experience a panic attack, for example. Since Happy Tree Friends are always so ridden with death, it wouldn't be weird for Lammy to panic and assume she's next when she sees a tree friend die. That's where we get into Mr. Pickles. Mr. Pickles acts like a security blanket to Lammy and often grounds her when she is panicked. I could see her hallucinating him moving and leading her to a proper exit when death is lingering. So when a Happy Tree Friend dies, she will imagine him leading her out of the building or environment that's dangerous, and she'll follow him to what she thinks is the proper exit, which ties into her herding. She will follow her herd, Mr. Pickles, out of a dire situation. But while she is escaping, she may accidentally push someone out of the way without thought and cause them to get crushed or mutilated in an attempt to truly keep herself alive, which is also where her killing comes in. She's an unintentional murder that way. Imagine trying to escape a fiery building and you do, only for some lamb to push you out of the way and into a fire nearby, when you were so close to the exit in the first place. If the creators wanted to keep it funny too, they can make it so Lammy always ends up panicking so much that she ends up taking the worst route imaginable. Imagine she's on one of those fork paths in a forest, and one is so obviously full of rainbows and butterflies, but she doesn't stop to think because she was startled, and takes the path full of spikes and carnivorous plants and bugs instead. You could also additionally make it so that specific things set her off. Something so significant could cause her some induced fear, and her fear only makes the situation worse depending on what she does. An example of this would be if a Happy Tree Friend was dangling off a cliff. All she needs to do is grab their hand and pull them up. But she could panic and look to Mr. Pickles for guidance. Mr. Pickles leads her to a rope, which is very damaged and unstable. She gives the friend the rope, and the friend grabs it, only for it to start snapping. She panics more, and Mr. Pickles gestures for her to pull it up quick instead, leaving the rope to snap. She uses the other part of the rope as a lasso and manages to tie it around their neck, causing them to choke. She doesn't realize or doesn't care and ends up pulling them up, but the weight causes their head to expand and explode, or it beheads them completely. And Lammy screams and drops them, but the rope ties around her leg and pulls her to the edge of the cliff. Mr. Pickles gestures to her while she is dangling to jump in the water, and she does. She is relieved because she is safe, but then a shark eats her, because the creators love sharks. This could be a great dynamic to many notorious tree friends as well, like Lumpy or even Flippy himself. The creators always talk about how Flippy is utilized until the end of an episode because he takes over, but I could see Lammy actually defusing the situation with her own panicked state. It could be a great game of cat and mouse, basically. Anyways, that's about it. I'm sure I covered everything, but if not, please let me know, and I'll make a part 2. I'm definitely gonna do more in the future and talk about my gripes and praises with the show when I can, because genuinely, I hold it close to my heart. If you have any character recommendations from this series or other series you'd like me to try and fix, please let me know. Laters.